I mean, why do you think that is, as far as like, you know, being down here and having people really create their own way and, you know, really kind of create their own industry? Like, do you feel like Buffalo just isn't built to have that type of structure? What do you think it is?
The thing about Buffalo is it's almost like a forgotten city. Like, people know about Buffalo, but they only know that it's cold, the wings, and the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if we had like tourist people come into the city to bring like money in, like say the Bills was like, you know, a super team where, you know, we always win in Super Bowls, it would be a different story for Buffalo. But since it's not really like that, it's kind of hard to bring money into the city. So it has to be something going on to bring money into the city for Buffalo to pop. Like, Buffalo is so behind on their economy, it's ridiculous. Like, with Ubers and Lyfts, like just going back home, like up the street, like $30. It's like, why is the Uber $30 and, you know, where I need to go is like 3-4 minutes away? And that's because it's like everybody's not on to Uber and Lyft yet. People are still catching cabs.
Yeah.
It's not where everyone is using Uber and Lyft, so they have to, you know, hike up the price to pay, you know, the people that are driving you, and also Uber to get paid. So they're about, I say, 10 to 15 years behind, you know, on a bigger city like Atlanta, where, you know, you see outside, you know, you see the scooters, and then you see like the extracurricular things that's going on just throughout the town. Buffalo don't really have that.
Yeah.
So, I just really think that it's a money thing. It's about who has the money in the town, who has the power. If more black people have power, more black people could bring things into the town.
For sure. You know, you mentioned the Bills, and, you know, even more recently, a lot, you know, the whole Griselda movement, you know, kind of put like the spotlight on Buffalo right now with the music. Like, growing up, did y'all ever have like, you know, any other artists and any other like music scene and way?
Growing up, no. I can't really think of anyone that really was putting on for Buffalo. Benny, he was someone that has always been doing music. Like, I remember when I was young, just seeing him in magazines and just seeing him on, like, you know, Crush tapes. Like, Crush's tape is like basically like a whole bunch of independent artists. You know, they kind of showcase, like, it's kind of like a vlog type of thing, would be like a Crush tape. But Benny has always been around as far as music, and like, I'm very proud of him now, just being able to, you know, be on the front line now, and he's really been working hard for it. So like, he's someone that's definitely worked hard for it, and I've seen it as a young kid, you know, just seeing like this guy Benny on, you know, magazines, and, you know, just around on, you know, mixtapes and stuff like that. So Griselda really has paved, like, well, it's starting to pave the way for Buffalo, you know, putting a name out there, like putting like a face to, you know, Buffalo, because, you know, before then it was like, you know, what's Buffalo? You know, like I said, you would know by wings, Bills, and Cold, but now people are associated with Griselda now. Yeah. Which is dope, because it's like, you know, y'all know Westside, y'all know Benny, y'all know Conway, and it's just like, it makes me smile, because it's like, you know, I know them personally, so it's just like dope that, you know, they're able to do that, and people are able to associate them with Buffalo. So, dope.
In your opinion, you know, especially with you living out here in Atlanta now, like when you mentioned New York, a lot of people may look at that and just think like strictly Manhattan. They don't know it's different boroughs, and even like, you know, where Buffalo is at, like, it's a whole different section and hours away. Like, so, you know, in your opinion, like, what's some of the similarities and differences to you from, you know, Buffalo and, you know, like Manhattan and, you know, the boroughs?
The similarities, I would say, would be, I don't know, I guess the attitude of just a New York person. I think that travels throughout New York. Just the attitude of a person, like, not necessarily like the lingo, but just the attitude of, you know, a New York person is kind of more aggressive. You know what I'm saying? The differences to me would be, I don't know. I'm not really sure if it's too much of a difference. Like I haven't really spent too much time like in like New York to really know. Like I know my sister, she did move there, but Buffalo and New York City isn't the same. Like we're just different people. You know what I'm saying? But I think what definitely is similar is like just us being like aggressive, like the women being, you know, aggressive. I think the clothes is similar. As far as, you know, the Timbs, you gotta have the Timbs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely think like the difference is just like, you know, we just different. Like we just not them. You know, and that's just what it is. Like I know a lot of people feel like from the city, like, oh, y'all wish, you know, y'all wish y'all was from New York City, or, you know, oh, y'all ain't New York, or they ain't a part of New York. It's like people from Buffalo ain't taking that shit. Like we don't give a fuck. We ain't trying to be from New York City. Yeah. You know, we from Buffalo and we say it proud. You know what I'm saying? And it's just funny because like everybody from Buffalo like we'll hate being there. We'll hate the city, or like we'll just like kind of get tired of it. But if somebody talking about Buffalo, like we front line, like what you say? Yeah, you know? Yeah. So yeah, we definitely not the same, no.
That Buffalo pride.
No, for real though, like.
Yeah, for sure.